Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Cole Smooth, casual collector with casual takes. And in this segment of Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse, I am showcasing new Eternia King Randor. Randy Randor. Yeah, look at this really nice picture of Queen Marlena, but I guess when she first crash landed, I think this is one of them Whiplash people. I'm about to fight more Whiplash men. It's just random. Actually, probably not. Probably just random lizard, whatever the heck they are. Reptilian people. He kind of reminds me of John Travolta look in one of his movies. In this one, bald King Randor. It's weird because he's supposed to not be bald. Or are you? All right, so King Randor, heroic ruler of Eternia. King Randor leads his royal forces across New Eternia, searching for the last power of Grayskull and spreading good across the planet, earning him the nickname the King Abroad. The King Abroad. Okay, I like that they gave him kind of that old school toy look with all kinds of options, making his sword and staff into a makeshift halberd. Pretty cool. Um, yeah, this is one of those situations where I believe they did a good thing. My favorite version of Randor is still the 2000X Randor when he was a warrior king before he had kids, I guess. When he was still, roaming around with them, some of the old school masters, right? Yeah, King Randor is dope. Let's open this and get his accessories out and pull him out of the package. Of course, let's get. Oh, it's got this nice cloth cape. Ooh, that's quite not what I was expecting at all. It's almost like I didn't watch anybody else's review on this. That I completely forgot that he may have had a cape, or at least a cloth cape. Okay, let's. Take time now. Take this out of the way. And take this out of the way. Okay, so I got no strings to hold me down. This sword looks like it's free to go, kind of ish, but there we go. So that's out. Now for the rest of him, he may have the same feet as Duncan, actually. Man at Arms, same skirt and everything. Oh, well, there you go. Looking John Travolta-ish. Yeah, I love this. This is the 2000X sword. So it's a nice combo that he's got going on. But yeah, he's got the same kind of skirts as Duncan. Gets different armor, but yeah, he's kind of cool. Got a pauldron, bracers, a bracer here, but no bracer. Well, like a cufflink there, greaves to cover up the thing. But yeah, these boots, if these heels are anything, yeah, look, the heel here is weak and has a tendency to fall. Just so you know, it makes it very tricky for Duncan to stay upright. But yeah, yeesh, need to give him uh, need to give him the rest of his gear. Yeah, not the alternate head, but alternate top. If you want to go old school, it's the way to go. And then his scepter and his sword, which you can put together to create that halberd. Kind of cool, like a spear of a sword. I think it's a kind of a win. Looking real mighty with this bad boy, like sort of a spear kind of situation, like a giant lance. It's Eternia's lance. But yeah, no. As much as I enjoy traditional King Randor, in this case, I'm definitely gonna give it to the new Eternia look, which I'm gonna do for him. When vintage King Randor, if and when that ever happens, he'll be rocking this crown, that crown. So until then, he's got this nice warrior helmet king um, uh, theme going on, which works well with his pauldrons and his entire drip. To be honest, looks really good. So we'll have his sword hand here and his scepter hand here. He just lets people know, I'm in charge. Follow me. I am your king. And as your king, I command you to buy me some labubu. Just kidding. From my wife Marlena. Yeah, no, here we go. Um, it's a good look. Um, I don't know why he would go with, well, why he would go with a red skirt. I don't remember it being that, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they got the same problematic boots, but the greaves cover it, so you can't really see it anyway. And I'm sure it'll help them keep upright. Anywho, I hope, because Duncan seems to be a fall kind of guy. Here's the details on his armor. Kind of cool. All hidden, all that work only to be hidden by a cape. Guess I just want to make sure to see if anybody would be paying attention. I'm gonna put some really nice things here, and then we'll have people check to see, how well we did with other stuff. Yeah, I like this. Um, yeah. So final thoughts on this thing. Uh, King Randor's money. He looks good. You could go if you want to, go either or look. That's a win. But for me, I got, since this is new Eternia, I'm gonna go with his new Eternia default look, which ain't bad, especially since all things considered, I'm imagining that when the vintage one comes out, it'll look like this. So it's just easier to get used to this. It's a good look anyway. It's very, this crown I prefer because it makes him look more warrior esque, like warrior ruler tree, warrior rulership. You know what I mean? It's a good look. Um, you have him with Duncan. Him and Duncan seem to have closer in height thing, but again, it's just probably my imagination. Because Duncan really does have his. Well, not Duncan. Malcolm does have his. Oh, they're both kind of hunched, so yeah, they're roughly the same size. Anywho, that's a good look. Compare him next to his son, He-Man, who towers over him. Yeah. See? Happy Father's Day. What? Oh, I mean, Adam said Happy Father's Day. Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I guess Fisto really is just one tall guy because this is thighs. His thighs are same as He-Man's, and this not the same as He-Man's. Definitely skinnier leg Randor. No skip leg day compared to He-Man Randor. But yeah, I like the way this thing looks as a spear slash halberd. I think it's a good gosh dang look. Only thing that doesn't look good is when as a spear is this thing at the bottom. And that looks great. Alright, folks, that's all I got for this segment of Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse, New Eternia, King Randor. I'm your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector with casual takes. And until the next video, folks, ciao.